Alright guys, this is from my haul from the 79 Buick Riviera 3.8 turbo. I got some pretty hard to find stuff. I didn't really have the money to spend, but when you find that stuff and it's that hard to find, you need to jump on it, you know, and that's exactly what I did. There's probably some more stuff that I'm going to go get off the car later, but I kind of pretty much spent all I could really spend today, which was $100. I got all this for $100, and I'm more than happy with that price, especially as hard to find as some of the stuff is. Now, I'm not 100% what is different between like my Century and the Riviera on the specific pieces I got. Now, I really don't think there's going to be anything different. What I do know is like the Regal and the Century, the control box is black and this one's gray. So I don't know what's up with that, but it does have the same plug-ins and everything, so I'm assuming it's going to work. But anyway, I got the 3 switches off the inner fender. I did get the accelerator cable because that end is turbo only with that big old end on it like that. It does look to be the same as a G-body because they're really short and they have that funky end on them, so I went ahead and got it anyway. I got the knock sensor out of the intake. I got the PEVR valve out of the intake. I'm probably going to send this to TTA Performance, get it rebuilt. There was a few emblems that I grabbed off the car. This one was actually laying in the intake, and I don't know why, like laying right in the middle of it. So I went ahead and grabbed it. This one was on the dash panel, and I thought I'd maybe put it in the dash panel on the Century. Now, it may have one on it, I just don't know. You know, because I've never even been inside that car because the doors are locked, and it hasn't made it over here yet. There was a big Buick 4-door car there, and this headlight knob, you know, it's the same style knob. Usually when you find the knobs, you know, the chrome's all bubbled. This one's actually really nice. It'll clean up good, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I got a couple of check valves that was in there. I got the distributor, and this is what pretty much makes it unique, is that round funky plug-in right there, and it goes to that box. I got the inlet pipe, which I'm probably going to end up putting a piece of muffler pipe and a K&N style cone on the end of it anyway, but I went ahead and got it because it was there and it's a good shape. I got the cruise control pod. It still holds vacuum. Mine's all melted. With that carburetor, man, that was I would have gave $100 for that. Just the carburetor. You know, they are on eBay, but you know, that was the part of the fun of it. The excitement of it was I actually found it today. You know, these are from what I've read, they're 800 CFM quater jets. They have some pretty rich secondary needles on the hanger back there. I just want to see what trying to see what that letter was on that, and I can't tell. I don't have my glasses on, dang it. Anyway, the spring in the metering rod circuit is specific for turbo too, so you know, you can modify a quater jet to work in a draw-through turbo style system, but this is pretty much the dead giveaway right here that you know it's a turbo carb, is that one vacuum line right there. So anyway, that was so worth it to me to get that carburetor. You know, it's a front inlet, everything. It's a direct bolt-on for what's burned up on my Century. So, man, I am still just blown away happy. There's more parts over there on that car that I want to go get. I'd kind of like to go ahead and get the turbo just to have extra. I might get the intake. I don't know. It's cast iron. I don't really need it. I did find out that they had another early turbo 3.8 Buick V6 that was out of a Regal, and I did take a look at it. It's a complete engine, and it's in their warehouse. They said that they wouldn't guarantee it. It's definitely going to need rebuilt, and they don't know the condition of it. They don't know if it was knocking or whatever, but they took me out there and showed it to me. It's missing the alternator, the air conditioning bracket, and it doesn't have the air hat on it, but the carburetor was on it also. $150 for the whole engine. It's got the manifolds, you know, the pan, everything's on it, turbo. So I think I'm going to end up going back over and getting it as well. I don't need it. I've got enough stuff here to make that Century run again. But you know, stuff is getting so hard to find anymore, and that's affordable price, I think. And I'm a bit of a hoarder anyway, so I'm just going to end up putting it in my shed and putting the plastic over it, and probably end up forgetting about it, you know. But anyway, just in case I end up needing an engine block or something, you know, I'll have it. But I don't think $150 is too outrageous of a price. But anyway, I'm just sitting here rambling on. I'm gonna do some more body work on my Monty today. It's really nice, and I've wasted half a day over to salvage. And I kind of really just went to go look, you know. It was pretty nice outside this morning. It was kind of cool. It was kind of overcast just a little bit. And then once I got to salvage, the sun was out, so I'm nice and sunburnt now. So anyway, I'm gonna do some body work, guys.